Welcome to Croatia. Yes, this is the fancy Croatian track Dragon Trail for Daily Race Group B. No, Daily Race B, Group 2 cars. Shows how much I remember of this race. This was filmed someday, and I'm just recording it now. So I'm driving. Group 2 in GT Sport essentially means Super GT cars, which makes me very happy, because it has my favourite car in the world, the Honda NSX. This is the concept Honda NSX from 2016 with the Raybrig concept car. They were preparing for Super GT, which then came into 2017, I think it was. I don't know, I don't follow much of Super GT. I love the series, but I don't follow much of it, since Jensen said that he might not be doing much of it. Speaking of Jensen, I'm actually using his DTM livery, so from when he went over and started to play over in Hockenheim with this car. So anyway, I qualified third in my Raybrig concept NSX. God, I love the NSX. In the Jensen Button DTM livery. But yeah, so this is Croatia. This was filmed on the 15th. It's now, I think it's the 20th, so 5 days ago this was filmed. So there I am, starting in third place. Sorry, yeah, third place. No, fourth place, sorry. Fourth place on the track. Ahead of me are 3 Nissans, 2 from 2008 and 1 from 2016, the concept for the 2016 season. So the Honda NSX there it is, showing off all of its glory, and it's going to be a rolling start here at Croatia for 5 laps of Dragon Trail. So hard tyres fitted on my NSX, the AI in control right now as the car starts to move just to prepare itself. So 3, 2, 1, and we're racing here in Croatia, and I'm going to head up to try and catch after the Frenchman in the Nissan in third place. But I know behind me I've got a very fast starting car, but I've got to make sure I keep the distance. But the Honda is incredibly quick, as that's the Castrol Nissan, is hunting me down. I go through the first 2 turns, I had to stamp on the brakes as the 08 Nissan almost makes a mistake, and then the Castrol comes and gives me a kiss. That's okay. But what's not okay is this. I think he just shaves me just a little bit, and it sends me out onto the gravel, onto the curve, trying to catch it, and I'm round. Oh no. But the 08 Nissan race as well, so I spin up the rear end as I power out of the corner, and now I've gone from, I think I was 4th to 10th in 2 corners. Oh, that's frustrating. So now I've got to hunt down everyone, because I know I'm quick around this track. Though I do abuse my car around here, and I have to, track limits are questionable. As we head now down into the hairpin at sector 3, so braking hard, and there is the Lexus, the AW Lexus, who spins someone around. I think it's another Lexus who spins around, and the Dutch driver in front is under pressure. He gets a time penalty, so I know I'll get through eventually. Here comes the first of 2 chicanes here at Dragon Trail. 1 chicane and 2 chicanes. That's a very close to the wall there on the right hand side. Little wriggle as on the controller you often get. Heading to the inside now of the Lexus. Thinking about a move on the Lexus side, not to the AW car. I can't get the braking right here in the final corner, so I power out pretty slowly because I don't want to spin the rear up as the AW disappears down the road. He has that penalty though looming over his head, and he will be serving at this lap, as that's lap 1 completed, and I've already gained back 1 position on the positions I lost. Well, in fairness, it was due to someone getting turned around. But now braking hard into turn 3. I guess it's turn 2. And there the penalty light is being shown for the Lexus. The Lexus will be slowing down by 3 seconds as he almost gets cut off by the other Lexus there. The other AW Lexus, I think that's South African, as we pass the span up Nissan, and I get it all wrong, and luckily managed to keep my foot in and not lose the rear end on the curb. Fighting my Honda. I love this car though. This is my favourite car to drive. When I get my head into it, I love this car. Powering down now towards the hairpin for the second time, and you see Nissan versus Lexus here in the Nissan round. Oh, and I'm trying to spot my point, but I know he's ghosted, so I can just drive straight through. Time penalty for the other Lexus. and that's 5th place within my graph now as I try and take this yellow flags ahead. Someone's mucked it up the chicane. That's 5th place for me. 4th place is about to become me because I get a run of a lifetime through the chicane. Didn't lift. Keep going, and I am into 4th place. What a run there for the Honda. I love this car. So now I see 3rd place in the distance, but it's 4 seconds as a gap, and we go on to lap 3. So I've already gained back to where I qualified in this race. I know that Lexus isn't going to be much trouble. He might be quick on the straights. He might be able to get past me, but ultimately he's going to have a time penalty. So I lift off just a little bit and brake now into turn 2. I let the Lexus through because I know for a fact he's going to have that penalty. He's going to be serving that penalty soon. And I fight the NSX a little on exit. I've got a gap of 1 second behind me. Little lift there as I head into the first hairpin. I say this is a hairpin, it isn't really, but it's more of a 90-degree right. So now powering down into sector 2. I'm a little bit down this time, and to the point that I am now 5.5 seconds or 5.6 seconds away from the car in front, and I'm mucking up these S's like no tomorrow. And I head down into sector 3, but I've got to spot the braking point. Got to get the hairpin right just off the 100-meter board there. Get it all turned in. Whoa, a little bit slow on exit though. As I power out, you see the power hitting the rear tyres. I slide, you hear it sliding heavily. Going through the first chicane now, just kissing the apex at each time, and into chicane 2. Want to kiss one apex, then take more curve on the second one so you can get the turning on the way out, so you can just brush that wall. Heading on to lap 4 now in the DTM Ray Brig, as I'm calling it. The DTM Ray Brig is fighting me because he doesn't like being called that. Okay, calm down, I won't call you that anymore. The Ray Brig car handling fantastic now as I head down into the penultimate lap now. A little bit far away from the car in front, so I've resigned myself now to thinking, okay, 4th place, defend 4th place, just get back to where I qualified. Just rumbling. Anything can happen though, so I resign myself, but at the same time, if I see an opportunity, I will go for it. Behind me, the Nissan hunting me down is doing his best job. The Spaniard currently in P1 is the German, then a Frenchman in P2, and a Brit in P3, and a Brit in P4. That is myself. So faster in sector 1 than I have been all race, as I then muck it up in sector 2, have to lift off to the limit if I bump my wheel off that curb. Such a fast flowing track, but a massive pain, this fictional track. I drive it so much that I just get sick of it, you know. Braking hard into the hairpin, and trying to get everything sort of run up onto that curve. Trying just get a little bit of time and just lose it. But actually I'm going faster though this time around. Going through the apex, the S's again. Then into the short chicane, and look at that, nailed it every time. No big ruffles like I had on lap 2. It's all absolutely fine. Now heading towards the penultimate lap. Towards the final lap now here in the Ray Brig. Running out wide. That time I nailed it. This time I'm going to run this apex and I'm going to head up towards the line. It's going to be a quicker lap time by an absolute mile, and it was in fact by about 5 tenths. Now on the final lap, again not gaining much time on the car in front, not gaining much time on the car, not losing much time to the car behind. This time I'm just going to have to keep going and pushing as hard as I can. If you don't know, Honda is my favourite car manufacturer in the world. I don't know why, I just like Hondas. I think they're pretty cars. I quite like the new Civic. And now you hear me just punishing the car as we head into sector 2. I'm a little bit down by 2 tenths on, sliding on the curb, but 2 tenths down in sector 1. So I'm heading now into the hairpin for the final time here in Dragon Trail. Braking hard, trying to catch a brake, but this time I'm just taking it pretty easy, you know, just low revs to try and get it round the corner. Again, I say take it easy as I was hipping the rear end like that, hoping that one of them would muck up at the chicane, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. So the race winner is going to be coming to the line soon. So I'm coming into the final couple of corners now. I'm coming into the penultimate corner, I just accelerate too early, carrying on the power too long, and there I hit the wall, but there I see third place in the distance. I power it out, trying to get the car turned up, and the distance closing. He's closing fast. It's not as close as the LMP1 fight, but it is going to be me on P3. Oh, what a finish there. And that Nissan must be thinking, how close do you want to get? I think what happened was Power had to put his controller down to do something, but crikey, that was a good race. Nonetheless, a podium works, and you always take a podium even after that mistake at turn, after being shunted off at turn 2, and then what happened later on, it was it was okay. Nonetheless, though, I hope you enjoyed this week's videos. I know it's only been 2, but 2 podiums in a week, that ain't bad. We'll see you next week for another set of daily races. Have a good weekend. I will see you later. Ta-ra, guys!